There's a lot of opportunity for B2B companies, but what are some of the challenges that they face?
First and foremost is fundamentally a culture challenge. There's a lot more collaboration required in today's B2B world across organizational boundaries, and the sharing of information might not have been in the DNA of the company. But given the need for increased collaboration, sharing of data, the use of new technologies, there's a need for more of a collaborative environment. The other is there's technology challenges, because we've talked about the need for increased data across the organization, but a lot of that data sits in the organizational silos, and it's not necessarily shared across the systems. And if you're going to have one single view of the customer, you have to overcome the technology challenge in addition to the organizational challenge.
I tell you one problem I surprisingly keep seeing over and over and over again. Our customers tend to have really old size-based segmentation, and they're increasingly starting to see, with this dependency on trying to create a great customer experience, that segmenting your customers by size really doesn't make sense anymore. They really have to start figuring out what the different behavioral patterns are between their customers and segmenting that way.
There's a need for B2B companies to understand the personas of each of their customers, but increasingly understanding those types of behaviors that translate into opportunities for B2B companies is all the same language that we used to use in the B2C world you're now needing in the B2B world.
And those personas extend beyond the actual product experience. It's all the interactions they have with the customer. You really have to think through how each of those personas go through that experience and the different permutations that any one persona could have going through an experience and designing for it.
Creating digital capability in a B2B world allows companies to go after segments that perhaps they would not have spent any time focusing on with a traditional sales organization. The cost to serve may have been too great for the benefit. But in a digital world, I think this creates an opportunity for a lot of companies to reach an entirely new segment.
And we're seeing that as companies think about expanding internationally. It's very expensive to have a sales force go out overseas, but now with the B2B, in the B2B online world and the B2B marketplaces that can be created, you can explore and experiment in new geographies through the use of digital and selling your products and promoting your products in that way.